All right, so a lot of crazy things are going on here in the DMV area. It is Chris Colgan, your favorite DMV area real estate agent, and I have got some wild stories for you this week. So this girl is going viral, and she had been going viral for a couple months because she had been digging a tunnel underneath her home, and she has gone as far as 24 feet underneath her home and literally digging a tunnel for no reason, and she is called Tunnel Girl on TikTok. Well, it turns out she is actually located here in Northern Virginia in Fairfax, and her house is located in Herndon, and the county of Fairfax actually found out somehow or another. Somebody turned her in because obviously she's having dump trucks and things come to her house getting all this dirt out of her house, and they put a stop work order on her and told her she needed to get permits to obviously dig a tunnel 24 feet under her house. Now you got to imagine a lot of things can obviously go wrong. You can hit a gas line, you can hit a water line, and I think actually she had to take some water out from underneath her hole. Now she says she's building a storm, storm area that she can go to. I mean, we don't really have tornadoes here in Northern Virginia, and the county went on to tell her she couldn't do it anymore, and she obviously had to get an inspector in there to make sure it's safe, because you can imagine, right, you're messing with the foundation, the ground, and then of course you can affect your property and the neighbor's properties and all kinds of other things. And they told her that she had to get permits if she wanted to do any further work like this in the county, and I can only imagine that she will not be getting those permits accepted. Now she won't say what her actual name is, but a couple in the media, people like in the New York Post and Washington Post, have talked to her, and this is just one of the more insane stories coming out of our area in a long time. So Tunnel Girl has officially been caught by the Fairfax County. Another story that kind of just broke that I'm seeing is TGI Fridays. You know, the place like with all the restaurant workers that have all the flair. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Office Space, and they always make fun of that restaurant.
You need to talk about your flair.
I have 15 pieces on.
Well, okay, 15 is the minimum.
But anyways, they have closed 32 restaurants across the country, and they didn't really tell any of their employees. Like, they literally just showed up to work and the restaurants were closed. Well, it turns out 4 of them are here in the DMV. One of the ones is in Manassas, and that one I think has been there for something like 25 to 30 years. It has been there for a long time. So the Manassas location closed, the Woodbridge location has closed, the Springfield location has closed, and then the one over in Bowie, Maryland has closed as well. Now, I believe the one in Fredericksburg either did close or it is on its way to closing. But are you guys shocked that these TGI Fridays went under? I feel like they had kind of went downhill a long time ago, and they were more like, the one I know, Manassas, was a lot more for people that were staying at the hotel and things like that. But a lot of people on my Instagram were commenting below, you know, not to that they weren't shocked by it. Some people said to bring back Fuddruckers. I saw another one that said, I'm surprised the other ones are still open, and then other ones said they really need to close the one in Fredericksburg because it is in bad shape. So those are just some of the comments I'm getting about all the TGI Fridays around here closing. Another cool story that came out that's definitely going to be good for our area business-wise and health-wise is INOVA has announced they are building 2 new hospitals. One is going to be over in Alexandria. Get this. The hospital is going to cost INOVA $1 billion to make. I cannot believe how much money that is going to cost to make this hospital. It's going to be a spectacular, brand new hospital. And then the one that they are building over in Springfield is going to cost $612 million, and it'll be 6-story hospital. And these are supposed to be very nice, new technology, high-end, brand new hospitals. I think this is going to be great for our area for construction jobs, and then of course a lot of high-paying healthcare jobs. When I posted about this on my Instagram, you better follow me at Chris Colgan Team. A lot of people were excited about this, and they said it's something that we badly needed in our area, is these 2 brand new hospitals. But comment below, what do you guys think? Also comment below where you guys are watching from. Another kind of crazy funny thing that happened like a week or 2 ago, and luckily no one got hurt, but a Red Bull truck crashed over on Popular Road over in Stafford, and Red Bull cans were literally like spread everywhere. And I'm going to show you guys some pictures of this. And the Stafford County Sheriff's Department had actually posted this on their Facebook. Luckily the driver was not hurt, but you can only imagine, like, there were so many like funny comments. Like, somebody said a deer came running by at 100 miles an hour, and then it said obviously the truck didn't have have wings were some of the funny comments that I got on my Instagram. Like I said, the driver wasn't hurt. The other funny thing that happened was the owner of the company that actually distributes these Red Bulls wrote me and said they were shocked that they made my Instagram and they wanted to deliver me personally a free case of Red Bull. So I definitely need to follow up on that, but that was definitely a funny story here locally. Another crazy story that came out about Loudoun County. USnews.com reported that Loudoun County is the richest county again in the United States for 2023 with a median income, get this, $172,000 per household. And I believe Falls Church again is number 2. Now, the median household income in the United States, that means like if there's 2 people or people living in a house, the whole total income is actually $87,000. So Loudoun County is almost $100,000 more than the national average. That is just insane to show the growth and everything that Loudoun County has definitely had going on with all the tech jobs, everything else going on there, all the brand new construction, just so on. But again, Loudoun County is the richest county in the United States. Again, here, like I feel like this is happening every year, which is really great. And I believe Prince William was up there as well. Fairfax, I think, was number 6. Like I said, Falls Church was number 2 again. And then Stafford, a lot of the times, ends up in there as well. But we have some rich counties here in the northern Virginia area. One other story that I wanted to touch on, we know that Amazon had actually stopped for now building their brand new headquarters. Now they have till 2030 to actually finish the job to get the huge tax incentives from the state of Virginia, and they do plan on building that huge new headquarters. Now they actually are renting from, I think it's JBG Smith, the big huge developer here locally. They're actually renting from them. Well, they are officially now Arlington County's biggest private employer. So they now have 8,000 workers over there at the headquarters that they have right now that it's over in Arlington. So that definitely doesn't surprise me. I've recently sold some homes to some Amazon Web Services people, things like that. So obviously it's pretty crazy to think that they are now the biggest large, independent employer when you take out the federal government and, hospitals and things like that. But Amazon is officially the biggest employer over in Arlington, and they are going to eventually keep finishing that brand new headquarters. And like I said, they have to the year 2030, so they have another 6 years to go ahead and finish their footprint. But this is crazy, right? Like I was in Arlington the other day and we were shooting a video and I saw like the Nestle headquarters, and you have Boeing's new headquarters area, and you just have so much going on in Arlington. And actually I've been getting a lot of calls from my YouTube viewers, which you can hit me up at the number below, that are looking to buy over in the Arlington area because they are getting transferred there or over to DC. So a lot of crazy news coming on around here in the DMV. This is my weekly update. Definitely check out my Instagram at Chris Colgan Team. That's where I break news, but I want to give you guys a weekly recap. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.